So you got a point. Na club license one. Catch question. So this time around, no, it is 10 warning. If you don't have, you don't participate. So it means Kotoko is not going to get third time lucky. It means Kotoko and for me board before next season. Say the mayor you might be Kotoko way league nibi. At the minute no Kotoko I am blow so much. Because if you are talking about management as a running team, you cannot tell me say nipa 3. Maybe because about 2.5 or 2. Because all your administrator on your full year in charge. Now in an Kotopo or also somewhere a year. And the coach Kwasiapia is in front away Sudan at Saudi Arabia preparing team. So Kotoko administration a year Juman so man to me and Bibia. Me I don't fault them so much. Because almost there is a team you know. If we are taking it may prefix no starting with Liverpool you know. So nipa ebinum full time ebinum no as part time but nipa I go. So if the good to Kase we are not serious now your club your football we are not doing football here. He's not far from right. But we must make and say since they started all these things long before. And I who say in the who say I don't know the way to go no. It's the club license in Abano. And you say you strict compliance of those laws no. Say the before you can rock on Banyako and you know say we a club like Asante Kotoko, not when it's Kotoko, but any the perfect example here. That's the first time lucky, second time lucky, this time around no, Kotoko must have a board.
Obijidi is as a license board no kaba to muntimi omopo muntimi nka. That
is the biggest problem. In America say if we are going to be serious and strict about this, but we predominantly can also strict compliance of the laws. And I also started in an offer and started to be about say Bama Gana team Gana team bien over to me. I satisfied the club license laws. No, came to me. But because your name be a free bar, say we are lacking behind. We are far away from these people. I don't know example no. And the idea no must be done gradually. I think that is how it's supposed to go. Now say a club strict compliance of club licensing regulations are. If I'm telling you, maybe we may not have 5 Premier League clubs in there somebody umbo. Ghana. Maybe 5 bedding see benya. But since yes, you're starting from baby a kono. The here say and no I can say when I on strict no be aye. Because the first there was nothing like club you are submitting an audited account. Even a buyer
secretariat.
Yes, a buyer first no class no almost for omonye bebre a bar no massa ko you know almost for coin business on there but says you pay yes oh yeah. Medicals na class you were on the year no. Plus no you were not submitted to do proper medical checks. Almost how medical person you know association no the call now constitute medical no there. But no club be cannot do that. I'm saying this because my club person that and I know they no way. Audited accounting or compare I be accounting firm no my be much no the call no submit it. But they say you need to do it and do it well. It's a true time I can say board there should be a proper board. Okay. The way goes to my brothers. And since the commander Asante Kotoko, I'm here no money.
Yibo.
My own.
I ever went come right beside party.
No, Obasamba. Okay. So funny I was kissing.
How come yes,
Clementino. Club license and 70 there. Me anytime we be PBA, ya na meraho. Me tie Dr. Bayenu akon ASEM ABA FM. Na me tie ne nsem na wo ka no. Ba bia mani kosi ya ye Asante Kotoko. Na ya na reho se se uhwe team ne kese ene dom idea kire a na obetia na yes story bia ba story ba say na story ni city say Asante Kotoko entime meet club license requirement dey no man for meet requirement na yes Kotoko ni board we dey say nya adwuma o Kotoko can even term the IMC as a management board. So what's the chance? On better you see the IMC even as a management board. And one no. On the same way no, Tino. A better point be na jaka. Kopi me say nyoma besesa. Because ya ka. Ekona nim be mienu ana ba na chibe enum. Ntubon se eche ni mu wa, chen ni mu na ekoye no. Ti da bia na etwe boboko ni be chire. Said na captain e ka no. Enche bia o. About 4 seasons ago.
Yeah.
If I'm right. And asem kese be see. Asem kese see and say Federation of International Football Association, FIFA. E de ban ebe to Kotoko so. E de entinom de ban ebe to Kotoko so. Kotoko player Emmanuel Klote. Me ka Kotoko player because ene na kofa ansem ni nyina baaye.
Emmanuel Klote.
Ena Kotoko koton ni player Kwame Bonsu Ema Esperance. Omo ton Kwame Bonsu Ema Esperance no. Time Esperance for ni betwom sika no go show Bonsu no say, ye kwa wo player bi Emmanuel Klote obebo maaye. Na se Kotoko ford ne ko bobo. A kesika bu ho yeso mutua mo antua. Nti omo titi free mu kwa na Kotoko abede omo ka. No mo trouble Kotoko say na mo kwa sika na mo demand no. Ye kwa mo de ye ka. Nti mo ntwe sika maaye. Na Kotoko bu omo ne go so. No mo de ko FIFA. And the FIFA ma Kotoko deadline. The highest FIFA will go a transfer ban on Asante Kotoko quickly. And I'm share form the Lydian Cancer Committee. Kotinase and omuju medi omudi ye no Clementino. So we share areas say the more because of time. Can me pay areas say the Lydian Cancer Committee to work. Ubon so moko manim kra.
For some be show mujuma de na ase no.
Yes. Be bia yem omo nyina so no mo fanya adwuma. Babo so moko manim kra ye mo. De na sia kan omo share all players, omo share supporters, leaders no wan nyina no. It wasn't part of their mandate too.
So be here so many come.
But omo tra ase no omo hwe se the team ni si ko no. No mo yes then adeni nyina should be about Kotoko, how to restructure the club. Eti ye ba ni say obia ye de Kotoko be ma ni biem after the Lydian Cancer Committee ni dwumadi obedi ni say or the Lydian Cancer Committee report no
be ye adwuma
amen hia be san say ne de be ye adwuma omo wie a board was formed omo form management minim jiso obi be boa me say enwoma eme form Lydian Cancer Committee ese ye ko ye nim na no ne de be ye Kotoko no ye de ma board ne se monye na mo fanya Asante Kotoko minim because even when the board came at a point no move face club licensing issue ya on Kotoko registration as a football club and as a limited liability company. It's board doing the pushy ya no mo ko register a club no register general. Adena ye ka no Clementino ebi anipa ni bi fa na gro board call last season league ya bobe 8 months yes ati hebi me say club license se Kotoko ni board asem we pa yen ka no kore tidi pa na ma Kotoko da bia na yesi dear pa Clementino we should find adikontia
ado mo ka se see there come all the class by yen mum ne ehun say Asante.
No dey tia me gina wa Asante Kotoko ne say Clementino Kotoko share whether you like it or not minim how be ebia won your opportunity to travel. Kotoko is the biggest Ghanaian football club. You can have your view, but baby a trade doing how popular club there no. So wo bana wo share say the Kotoko kesi sitie ene kwan ya faso rane Kotoko a enko and these are areas supporters should be interested. Baby say supporters do money break kweno no. Ufu say sorry to say say touch my 11 wonders bi ana say o de yemfa ne say mame hwan Heart of Lions bi any actual letter de abom so omu ni board omu go for me board na say club license be fine no ma ufu say ensentro for be say o ma da aka ufu say ensentro for be but because eye Kotoko it is the make can say adena de bia ade ba ko it keeps on repeating itself. The bia sa di corona ekwa na aba be dey na team na konanim. Say how a football club should be run. Eye ni yare enye yefunu yare. Na da bia na meka masem. And anytime I make us asem bia azuma fe the late Alhaji Yakubu Moro. Ozo ne sa be no ne pepa o. Otiase no. As we dey ye ni yare enye yefunu yare. Most in do time I wash Kotoko for complaints a referee sisi wo no. Osibo no we dey obia be hwe bi we dey ni yare enye yefunu yare. It's Clementino dear pan the bema sa dey we to atwa. Meme dey say the meme si tinyo masene say sa dey si ba ku mienu miensa na yeso anu afan ba tra miensa koye nan enum sia nson otwe nkono edu ya hwe adako yentimi nso ano on this year how Kotoko ne has o mabre time omokoda relegation zone on say do mo si abre ba mo bo ba ku mienu miensa no mo sha no mo wura fi ba bia no mo gina eti de ade mo koto ho no o mo go hwe akira kwan yo because on be survive relegation no be say next season no ma sa starting sa na sa do mako gina ba bia no mo wo no na fe omani abre ene ye fa bas akosupport team no medema na bas mani abre ene ye kobrekum match we de kwa bia so ye be wini ade na monya munyoma yi na ba bia mokoda no monkoda ho
but opani bi ka semi chem jibo Kotoko side na e ka board ho asemi e wo se oko club register general so ya say old board na
directors of the club
I wo ho nti once o munko yi mfiri hon de
say ne de ne nyina na ana yese emrase untimi nyi
so no so be just say o munyi mfiri hon de
ana me say emrase untimi nyi obi adwuma say obi adwuma ana nyi obi adwuma
mum
ayade ha adwuna o nansen a Clementino Elali Neza Malik anom ye Kotoko afefo e ba Ghana ha ohu wo no ora ho ora ho uhu se Zamalek bapa na Clementino o Matias free Egypt emu no mo ba mu se team nie Zamalek ba o no mo supporters from Cairo ban Kumasi no mabesi Kotoko betimi akọ Algeria ha na anadwo ye san board members ni epeska omo ndie de akotwia charter flight kansa no matimi etu akọ ana meboa
me kai pa ba ko bi na bobe da suo mu mo de fly ska koma omo enkran
nti sa nyoma no odo wo se ye kan Kotoko nya akwanya nkwa Africa biem ubonsi ebesa akosa amanfo ne ekogiska se de bia be kwakotwia plane ka mo mako. But teams na fan so mo ya mafefo no omo nyane sa club license nsem no Ghana ha no omo nyiri nyoma mo bebre o se yenya adaje na Clementino ya ha requirement ni na criteria na
make so mo yiri mo dia
ye wo ABC A ne ye must B ye must and C no omo fan say the best practice eti de A board asem ya ye kan se wo CAF club license na ewo a must nhye even before obenya opportunity to participate in any CAF competition eso was ade no
mate jibo
so tell me just enti Dr. Benu Akon omaka me de bia meka and Michelle bia meka say I will even prefer say 4 teams and the Ghana ha and no more the requirement to be a professional football club I am for Momo League.
Okay.
Because sometimes Osha clubs ni bini said omusi omo nyoma any park ni bi so esi bobo 2024 park Clementino obekọ Ghanaian Premier League obi pitch as a sebi ye de mo abeguso omo didi abetutu nsensan ne ko na ye bobo wo park we so a how do you expect the corporate world so be investment ye football na ye bonim
mate gibo
me so se magajo so obo ase asem ne de manage ho
okay
aha manage ho pa na bafo
Como say 2020 2013 2014 and Tino GFA Congress Ajitu Musa they are going to implement club licensing now 2013 2014 and almost 11 years in here when GFA Congress passed a vote say Yababa implemented club licensing. Now these are the key 5 areas of the club licensing, Tino. Sporting, infrastructure, personnel and administration, legal and financial. These are the 5. Sporting, infrastructure, personnel and administrative, legal and financial. We're in number 5. Club licensing, like you have to fulfill all these requirements before you are given license to operate as a football club. And to Mikaya 2014, I must say, I said the economic kakranka because clubs no omuntimi. And the young kakranka to certain level, they will implement it fully. 11 years in.
That's a commercial time limit to him.
11 years in here. So we are talking about club licenses and how clubs are not doing the right thing. Now me worry about Doctor Kwame Baniako, who is the chairman of the club licenses now. Omo interest no, and kakra because their interest is, for example, board. Kotoko na. I don't know why they are doing board there. They only just have to and can for you. They can written their name to register say these are the board directors of
some proper one, not just a no
board there, which means sometime you say season starting part. Board in box now, you can just write assistant board. You understand? Yes, it's minimum. My can say I think say sporting, personnel and administrative, infrastructure, legal, financial. There are more important things. There are more important things that will improve our football. No, that's what national board. Yes, board win ya. By name football no, and no. There are more important things that Dr. Kwambani Akumu should be interested in enforcing it. Because Kala says no. And Yama so when enforce one can be young football on winye. Border make me at board in there Zakito FC me say hey me percent me Bafo come say akoso their board members. Me wa na me dana me da sorry am say and na me dey Abbas ne Obed na akọ. That will improve our football. And Yamana they improve in football. No, who should the 5 areas of club licenses are for failing now? Infrastructure. What are they doing to make sure that the pitches that we play football on it are perfect? What are they doing? Yet the Chroma say clubs are playing football matches on poor bad pitches of Chroma say. Playing on a better pitch, will improve our football than interested in board.
Yes, quick. Club licensing board. So much concern about board. Now, a coach of a Premier League club, center second because I didn't hear you two Jones Oguniso.
I don't know if I rain.
And I said, how?
Yes, I've been here.
And so now almost to
rush by.
But maybe me cut the whole incident now. And now pitch how close I didn't had say senior or game. No, they are not protected. I'm talking about officials now. They are there. They should be more interested in these things. because bomb na stop
for the
here
mo kan so hia
say na minka say hia ba be che won board o omu ni board o
they okay board na adwuma ye they will make sure say they will put enyoma zakito
structures in place yes
nti ya point obi a board na be hwe say nipa na be yes
and say dey na ye adwuma
nti say dey benya say dey we correct no there should be a board in place omu make sure say
management na
yo adwuma to a level requirement ye here for a company a football club to participate in any competition organized by FA or CAF no board na be hwe say be say anyoma nyina nti dey wo ka no say bia Bechem United a serious board
and no board
Asema community board no mo ya na di nipa ba ko mienu mi ense bi o mo ma nya tworo mu di no mo di ko
but some board you don't determine number of people as on board it is a Bechem design on board nipa mi ense
board tie and so obi abetia fa de ope bia no na kwetno but what we are saying is say
but who determines who becomes a board in a club in a football club and
your qualification
it
doesn't mean say club license for the some go for board mobile but what I'm trying to say
is qualification here there
yeah men can say club license for go for board mobile so what I'm just saying men can some go for board mobile but what I'm trying to say is say yeah nyoma ye ni ahihye ni here clubs investors start appointing the right people so what them mention say ebi ni say they wo kan any dey zakito kan hwe ye pitches aye bobo so
they should be more interested in the basic ones first and foremost and I know omunya interested interested
do you know unza asema make nya say for example financial mpacho afebe na bo lewi akroma say obi a declare infas order clubs no e kan e ku mo kroma say
enso kamera no
a key component didn't in there we say Everton at 10 points no Everton no chance for why they we say didn't at 10 points no sa nyama we no ye dey by say ye be protect because do baby no FIFA and other enu hu say sikasem busiabo e ma clubs no e ka e good clubs no ana akwese obo ana individual bi waba no akofa odi wako jisika obabi busia no odi aba no odi rate minimum and all this can eba no there's no way to get the money back in fast war and there be an akweka e kankwa and there should be a regulation be boa a streamline how clubs are able to put money in the clubs to come say me say send me one club and a club license and gas for going to my book say oh based on omo financial some of the omo financial ya ba me hu anya mo kwa o na nka ba omo de ba me hu dia ka mo from ba hu ye but based on their financial na mo de ba mo ko last AGM no de omo to my book say because kankwa and you should be interested in how clubs should make profit. Na just the biano I say the adwere ko ba ko board but meanwhile the other component ni nyan and the club license that the clubs are not fulfilling it and ye jana the biano board
say
well over discussion around the Ghana Premier League is very, very interesting because and you know Ghana Premier League, you know, it moves above some of these discussions. As at this moment, we don't have any better sponsorship for the Ghana Premier League. Just last month or so, Drew Safokan said the club should embrace themselves for a sponsorless league. Maybe a namukono. So those are things that our focus should be on. Yamba club licensing for Nabaso. You know why? They are preparing for next season. They are looking at Nyoma and some Yema from almost side football in Betumpon. No more here marketing, no more here. No more here referees, no more here. Anytime I sit back and I look at the challenges of the league, I be some say, "Boy, yeah, but this number the down. No more tenants who said there be season we anyway in the two season next season. You be here, we send a side you be Betumpon. That is why we are here. The FA as a body and the key committees, you know, they don't plan after the season. And today, no, mistakes they see last year and the business the following year. There's no attempt to improve the game. And to be a cloud license for transnorms a derby. And you way say I say next season the end Tiasia. You bomb abaso. But we examine them based on their ways. See you go stadium Mina Park to the any by Amudin your bonnie the Taremu say near the Mamu say But what about the other bodies? Have the FA sat down with these marketing gurus to ask ourselves a question? Say, they intend for the past best 6 months as yenya. Obiaba on confirm and some way jack game no hoko. Yet yana first capital plus bank buy and who do you see no jahoko? Xylophone buy no jahoko. Glow buy no jahoko. Say bad power so ba onususu jahoko. Why are we not looking at those things? Of a born a catch, it's quite pathetic. And now, Mr. Two team now, ye calendar and utanga, almost salary, dollars I edit you. And ye be some say, Bobo ni pay, we are clubs, no munya same pan if you. The clubs are dying. Born a book, and ew. So I'm not surprised that a board member of a club, because the clubs are surviving based on betting. But then high and champagne for a good deal is your monaso say, a how ni wintino. Next season, yet the normal way be guaquemu. You better turn your may to improve the game. In the club license and for the Ambe Kasana to show certain things, but our issues go beyond them. Yeah, how no a cobromo. And if I'm telling you, in the next 5 years, at this rate, it will get to a time there will be no league to talk about. Because people will fade out. Amount for fade out of the system. Me see you playing it. Nansiana, your ball league near ye and sana TV right who see care bar. If you know Chris Cade, but also class be the can to Asante. That is where we are now. So all the improvement that we want from the clubs, because they are financially handicapped, they cannot do it. Kotoko sono over board the During our time, there was no board, but all you do is that the positions of the management members, you tell the FA, say, your board members. Tinipa no de ba se Kotoko registered board members wo hon. Ubet me nya date of birth me bo say ho. Ba your Ghana carry baby say your date of birth ho. And I intro say obef set so ba oba trash ha every dia we ye bia no tro so Kotoko can have it at the register general but when they are registering with the FA as a living football body they must give those documents. And I'm surprised this should be the last issue because IMC no in January say Emmanuel Niti that's where director of administrative affairs not national coach Kwesi Appiah director of technical affairs so the national na na penkra board chairman o the national na my FA no that is what FA for anim wo dia register wie okọ enya fairness enya board ankasa say wo ho say there be any names a director of the clubs can manage the club FA as board directors see enti enya chenchina cha yemfa board ansa na edidi nakọ so if out of this ye find Kotoko na Kotoko tuesika omamboa Kotoko we omamboa minim say yate Kotoko sika dia but if indeed say Kotoko not having a board just names ye dey be share FA ho no for them to manage the club ni ye find Kotoko ye omamboa club no because say wo tro say di ni she ho a FA ni obi ani asem kan o there bi o oni ehwe asa wo ye o passport no atwero ma me din ase wo wie o. And in this case these are people who are working for the club and then yes a board you can't change it, you can change it at any time. How to folk this season almost start on board members and no ye ba middle of the season me age amonya foforo omo fanko e and this should not be something that we should, but Kotoko cannot afford to enter next season without a board. They cannot afford to enter next season with this IMC because Ejumano Suche Omo. And say Ejumano Bros Ima or communication or administration or operations or managing secretariat.
So operations, I'm not circus for.
There be opinion. no mo de any operations o. You can operational aspect of the club and you're born in Kwao. The day-to-day running of a company in your friend with the operations.
Okay. Abbas.
Yeah.